Hello friends, welcome back to my lesson. Today in this lesson we are going to talk about how we can upgrade our English speaking skill. Dear learners, if you wanna upgrade your English speaking skill, what are the things you need to apply and what are the things you need to do actually? So there are so many tips, strategies, guidelines, etc. But you need to apply those things which are going to be more proper, appropriate for a new learner. So for you as you were new learner, so what are the things you need to apply? What are the things you need to work on? So first of all you need to realize that learning of English speaking is not a simple thing. It's a big deal. It's a big involvement. Definitely it's a big involvement, but it's achievable target. It's not like something you can learn from a book. It's not like something you can learn from anyone. Actually, it's not so easy to achieve. You can't so easily achieve it. So it's a practical skill. You need to practice it. If you want to be a surgeon, if you want to be a doctor, you must have to learn how to do the operation, how to accomplish the operation, so how to handle the OT. So you must have to learn, and if you don't learn properly, you will never be able to operate. You will never be successful in your field. So you must have to practice practically. So if you can practice with your full dedication, with your full concentration, definitely you can achieve it. So in this lesson we are going to talk about some advanced topic which are not regular kind. These topics are more connected to effectiveness and highest impact, such as the topics are keep a notebook with you, create a habit, focus on the basics of the English language, little things can make a big difference, and record yourself, be honest at your effort, start teaching if possible, increase your knowledge, stay connected with your English language, think the importance of the learning. So these 10 tips are very vital, very vital. These tips are advanced. These tips are connected to more intensive level of learning. So these tips can help you to learn English speaking more effectively, more impactfully. And if you can apply these tips, I strongly recommend you, I would suggest you to apply these tips. And if you can apply these tips, surely, definitely you can improve. So I also applied these tips in my learning session. And of course, definitely now you can see me that I am able to speak in front of you, and I am explaining something, discussing something, any matter in English that initially I got initially I used to get connected with some nervousness, some negative impacts of mind, but afterwards and gradually I was successful to remove and discard all my fears and the negative impacts of the mind. So now I'm going to talk about the first step. Keep a notebook with you. So while you are learning English speaking, it's better to keep a vocabulary journal with you. But if you find it odd to carry notebook, then find a way that works for you. There are lots of apps that you can use to help you to do these apps on smartphone, because it is always with you. And if you prefer to keep a notebook that is just as good. You need to keep updating it and you need to keep building on this list. But don't just write the word down, go deeper. If the word is a noun, find what is the verb form, what is the adjective form, what is the adverb form, and also write the synonym of the words. So it would be better for you, and while you are learning the new words daily, that you write those words in your diary. And I would suggest you to make a sentence, to write a sentence describing the word, to write a sentence describing the word, and also draw a picture which describes the word. So you can write any picture that is related to you. So you can write any picture that is related to the word. So you can do it. So why it is so important that often I recommend you to draw a picture describing the word. It will help you to save the word in your long-term memory, and this word will be saved in your brain for long term, and you will not forget this word. So I often suggest you to draw a picture describing the word. You can draw any picture in accordance with your interest. Notebook, always maintain a vocabulary journal. Now the next tip is create a habit. Create a habit. So while you are learning English speaking, that it's very vital that you need to create it a habit. Unless you can create it, unless you can turn it into your habit, then you will be affected by so many pressure upon you, because you are not accustomed to do the learnings, you are not accustomed to do all these things related to the learning of English communication skill. When you will be able to make the learning of English speaking skill as your habit, that it will be more accustomed and you will be used to, and you will be you will feel more comfortable in the learning of English speaking skill. So so just turn it into your habit. Just turn the learning of English speaking skill as your habit, and it will be more effective and impactful for achieving the best result. So create the habit. If you don't have the schedule or a routine, must prepare your routine and learn and practice as per your routine. So but one thing, remember one thing, that you need to practice your English speaking every day. So it will be better for you, just 15 minutes to 20 minutes. So you need to invest on the practicing your English speaking. So if you can invest these things, so it will be better for you. Now the next tip is the focus on the basics of the English language. So if you don't have the knowledge on the basics grammar of the English language, so grammar is not important, but if you don't have the knowledge, if you are not if you don't have the satisfactory knowledge on the basics of the English language, then you need to study what are the noun forms, what are the verb forms, what are the adjectives forms of the words. So you need to study the tense, parts of speech, article preposition, and modal verbs, etc., that you need to study the basics of the English language. Now the tip number 4, little things can make a big difference. So while you are practicing English speaking, that while you are learning a new language, that it's very vital that you need to create little things on every single day. Learn at least 2 to 5 new words daily. Learn at least one new sentence structure. Learn at least one new common phrase. So it will be very vital for you that you need to learn little things, and little things can change the bigger. Little things can happen, the huge change, the huge little things can bring you the huge impact. So you must have to create, you must have to do something to create the little things, so always learn at least something new on every single day. Now the second tip is record yourself. So why it is so important to record yourself? When you record yourself, that you will have the evidence of your performance. So you must have the performance, you must have the some proofs of your performance, that it will help your confidence. Now the tip number 6, be honest at your effort. So while you are practicing English speaking, that you must have to be more honest, more polite, to do all these things, to practice all these things. You should not be annoyed with what you are doing, that you are not getting the result, that and you are getting confused, you are getting disappointed. No, you should not do that. That you are doing at your honesty, you are doing all these things with your politeness, with the calmness of your mind. So always remind that. Now the tip number 7, start teaching if possible. So this is the craziest way, this is the most effective way. If you can start teaching, you can start teaching the neighboring children, and you can start teaching, you can give lesson them how to improve their English communication skill, and you also can teach them how to upgrade their English communication skill, how to learn English speaking. So if you can start them, that you will and through your teaching, you can have the opportunity of getting interacted, and you will have the opportunity of presenting yourself and expressing yourself, and you will have the ability of explaining something before anyone. So you will have the confidence if you can start it. So this is very, very vital. Start teaching if possible. So if you have the opportunity, you can start teaching. Now the tip number 8, increase your knowledge. Of course, you need to every day, on daily basis, you have to increase your knowledge. And when you have the greater resource, a huge resource, a satisfactory level of English language, then you will have the more confidence, you will have the more impact on your learning. So you will you feel that I have whatever things I know, I have so many whatever things I know, that I feel more satisfied with whatever things I have. So you every day you need to increase your knowledge. So every day you need to increase your study more, listen more, watch more, and write more. So it will help you to to expand your knowledge. Every day you will have the target of expanding your knowledge, to expand the horizon of your knowledge. It will help you to make you fluent and to make you confident, and it will help you surely, it will surely help you to achieve your fluency level. Now the tip number is stay connected with the English language. Always you need to stay connected with the English language. While you will be able to stay connected with the English language, that it will help you to receive and absorb more information to your brain, and thus you can have the greater source of English knowledge. Now the last tip, tip number 10, think the importance of learning. I have seen some learners, some new aspirants, that they are learning without any purpose, without having any importance, that they learn aimlessly, they learn this skill without any object and without any purpose, without having any goal. So if you don't have the purpose, if you don't have any goal, then it will not going to be more impactful. So always have the importance. Actually, if you are mindful enough what you are doing, and if you are mindful enough the importance of learning, and why do you learn this skill, so what is the purpose of your learning. So if you have the importance, if you give the importance that why you are learning this skill, so it will be more helpful for you. It will be it will be more effective and impactful for you, that you are learning this skill for the betterment of your life, for having the opportunity for maybe for your promotion, maybe for your upgradation of your present position. So whatever things it may be, that you are always giving the importance. So always remind these 10 tips. The 10 tips are very very vital and necessary to be able to be fluent. So if you want to learn English speaking fluently, if you want to have the better English speaking skill, impressive English speaking quality, please, I would suggest you, please stay connected with me. So if you even get little amount of inspiration from my videos, from my content, please subscribe this channel. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.